I'm here at the Patriotic Service Dog Foundation in Murrieta, where deserving veterans are matched with highly trained service dogs. These dogs provide their new partners with self-confidence and independence as they navigate life outside the military.
There are just a multitude of things that the dogs do for our veterans. Everything from dealing with PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, missing limbs, goes on, and so we train the dogs for various purposes depending on what that individual needs.
The nonprofit focuses on veterans who benefit from long-term mental and physical assistance.
I had a really difficult time when I got out of the military because I had a lot of lack of trust. I didn't know what was wrong with me. All I knew is that I was unhappy, I was depressed, I was scared of the world. I was diagnosed with PTSD probably about 11 or 12 years ago. So I watched several YouTube videos and then I spoke to my doctor. And I asked her, I said, do you think a service dog could help me with my PTSD, getting out of the house, living a better life? And she said, oh yes. So she recommended that I get a service dog to help me have a life.
Lisa found her dog Marley through a breeder, and Patriotic Service Dogs showed her how to turn Marley into a PTSD service dog.
It took us about 2.5 years to go through the program, 2 days a week for about an hour and a half a day. And then plus at home, we trained 2 or 3 times a day on the homework that Tom gave us.
People with PTSD and traumatic brain injuries don't like people right on top of them. So Lisa would not like this out in public with somebody getting this close to her. So we teach a task called block. And so that's where the dog will stand in front of her and then prevent that person from coming that close. They normally would stand about this far at least. So that helps Lisa, feel more comfortable being out in public and allowing her to actually go out and live a good life. So this is 6th position. And that's where the dog goes between her legs and covers her back. So if she was at an ATM going up to the ATM machine, the dog is covering her back. So if somebody were approaching her, the dog would give a signal to her just by reacting. Another one we do is what we call interrupt, and this depends on what the person, whatever signal they have. Some people wrench their hands, others rub their arms when they start thinking about things that remind them of some bad stuff, where they get into a flashback, anything like that. Lisa's is a verbal command, which tells her dog, help, I need help right now. I'm going into a bad place and I don't want to be there.
Though Lisa found her dog through a breeder, Patriotic Service Dog Foundation provides dogs to veterans in addition to training.
We get our dogs from various places, various sources. We rescue some. We have resources for that, which we really like to do. We have breeders that work with us and donate puppies. Off and on, we have people that will donate a dog that for whatever reason they can't keep, and we evaluate them. If it's a good dog for our use, we take them.
It can cost anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000 to train a service dog. While the investment is high, many would agree the benefits of PTSD service dogs are worth it.
Marley's given me my life back. I can go to the movies by myself. I can actually go out of the house and take a walk. Because of her, I can socialize. I can actually talk to some strangers. I'm happier. I'm sleeping better. Anyone that is considering getting a service dog should do it. Service dogs will save your life. I know so many veterans that would not be here today if it was not for a service dog, myself included.
Our nonprofit raises funds so we can provide the dogs to our veterans at no cost to them. So it really helps out a lot, and so that's why we have the foundation to really raise those funds and provide that support. Dogs have proven over their centuries that they're man's best friend in a lot of ways. And as service dogs, it's pretty unbelievable what they do and the differences they make. So what they do is absolutely amazing.